One of the biggest challenges as a university student is finding a way to balance one's time between academics, extracurriculars, and giving back to the community. It seems the Queen's rugby teams have a great handle on this balance and recognize the importance of charity despite the pressures and demands of playing a competitive sport. What is it about rugby that makes its players so inclined to also get involved in charity? The Private Eye investigates. Every year, many Queen's students participate in the CIBC Run for the Cure to raise money for breast cancer. This year, the men's and women's rugby teams participated in the run and raised the most money out of all the teams in Kingston and helped to make this year's run one of the most successful ever. We met with Diane Sapourin, the general manager for the Run for the Cure in Kingston, to get a little more information about the event.
Well, this year is the 20th run in Kingston itself, and it is the 25th anniversary for the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation. So it's a big event, and it was greatly appreciated. In Kingston, we raised $300,000, and province-wise, there was $13.4 million, and nationwide, $30 million. We're very lucky that we do have Queen's University, and a lot of the students from Queen's University were there. Of course, there's the Queen's rugby team, there's the Team Purple, which is the Queen's Med. There's all kinds of other different Queen's alumni as well.
In order to get a better idea of the efforts the men's rugby team made towards charity, we caught up with Ethan Wolf, a fourth-year rugby player who helped organize fundraising from the team for the Run for the Cure. We asked him a few questions about why the rugby team participates in these types of charitable events every year.
10 years ago, one of the Queen's rugby members lost a family member to cancer, to breast cancer, and so since then we've been involved with Run for the Cure as part of that, and just to keep a good face in the community. For our homecoming game, our varsity 22 wears pink laces, and they also wear pink shirts to warm up. So that helps create some awareness and obviously fundraising for Run for the Cure as well. We were aiming to fundraise about $30,000 this year. We came up just a bit short. I think we were just under.
Next, we met with Andrea Wadsworth and Sam Trinier, who organized the women's rugby team's participation in the Run for the Cure, to get a better idea of why rugby players find it so important to get involved in their community through charitable events.
The Run for the Cure is an important cause for our team because we've had team members whose immediate family has been affected by breast cancer, and we've also had some teammates, good friends, and other family members diagnosed with other forms of cancer. So even though the Run for the Cure is breast cancer specific, we thought it was also a good idea just to get the awareness out there and to raise money for research and to look for a cure. This season, we said that each player had to raise $100 each. So on the website, we said that our goal was $3,500. But last year, we raised about $7,000. So obviously, we look to beat that this year. Being a varsity athlete at Queen's, it's really easy to get caught up in practices and schoolwork and stuff like that. So we find that contributing to charity and getting involved in the community and that kind of thing is a good way to balance out our lives a bit and give us a bit of a break in regards to schoolwork and practices and that kind of thing. And it's also a great cause and a great way to give back to people who support us.
Rugby is built on the idea that each player is integral in working together towards a common goal. Each player must sacrifice themselves for the team, and in doing so, it allows them to win. Participating in charitable endeavors works much the same way. Perhaps we can take a cue from the Queen's rugby teams and continue to work together, whether it be in sports, charity, or academics, towards a greater good for us all. This has been Lauren Gibson reporting for the Private Eye.